Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making one of the Miniverse Cafe Series 5. Let's see, this is the rest, or this is what all you can get. There is 8 to collect in this wave. This is wave 2. So we have the pineapple soda, the cucumber agua fresca, the strawberry shortcake, pigs in a blanket, caprese salad, crunchy hot mac and cheese, PB&J lunchbox number 2, and the clam chowder. Today I'm going to be making this one right here, which is the strawberry shortcake. So in it we get, of course, our little doily that comes with strawberries on it, our little scalloped plate, which is very cute. It doesn't really fit in there, does it? That's okay. Get a fork and a pink little knife or spatula. Of course, our vanilla resin. Our strawberries, we get slices and whole. And the cutest part, in my opinion, are the biscuits. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with these. Look how realistic these look. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on now. That is so cute. We do have enough for 3. I'm going to be making 2. So I'm going to put one back up in here. I want to find doubles of these because I am obsessed with these. I mean, geez, they even got the browning on it. Oh, love it. Alright, let's open our little strawberries. Easy build. They pretty much want us to put our cream down, some strawberries, cure that, a little bit more cream, cure that together, and then place some strawberries on top and garnish it with your little strawberries. So I may do a little bit different on the directions, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I have these new easy to pull tabs here. I just fold that back and I place this up in my lid. It's nice to do so. Actually, that one's not going to fold back well, so I'm going to cut that little tab off. But I do keep these in place. I'm up in the lid. That way it still seals that more. If you're like me, you have too much resin and it's all in a box and it falls over sideways or whatever, it can leak over time, so you want to be careful with that. Alright, so I'm just going to get some resin here. Make a good little layer here on the bottom, all the way out to the edge. Cute. Set this over here. Set you down and get my strawberries. I don't know what I'm doing with my tweezers. Well, shoot. What did I do with them? Let me get some other ones here. I'm going to find one. And steal one out of this bag. There we go. Alright. Oops. Gosh, I'm knocking everything over. Alright. And I'm just going to place these on, I think I'll get 2 on there. There we go. And then I am going to cure this layer. Cure that good. Oh, here's sirens. That gets loud. Where it's at. Like an ambulance. Surprised my dogs aren't barking yet. Alright, let's see how you're doing. Alright, next I'm going to take the top. Do the same here. Just put some resin on there. Not too thick, but kind of thick. Because I want to sandwich it together and I want to make sure that I am leaving enough room and not squishing too hard so the resin can still get in, or the resin, my light. See, that one didn't cure all the way, but I will put it underneath my light. so. And then I want to cure from the sides. I'm not pressing down because I want to make sure that light is getting through to everything in there. So that is important. Alright, I'm going to cure this. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other one. And I will be right back to do the top. Alright, so we have these nice and cured all the way. Next, now they want us to take one of the pieces. I'm kind of wondering if it would be cuter with a whole strawberry on top versus basically want us to put a little bit of resin and then stand one of these like this. I'm debating on which way I think is cuter. Yeah, I guess the piece. I don't know. Alright, let me see here. I'm going to take just a little bit of resin. Just a little smidge. Take one of the little strawberry pieces. And place it like so. And cure that. It's cute either way. I don't think it matters. Alright. Cute, cute, cute. And block my resin back here before I end up curing it in the tub. By not paying attention. And yes, I have done that. Alright, I'll give that a final cure in a moment. Do the same thing with this one. A little dab on top. A little dollop. And another little strawberry. This one looks cute. See if I put enough to let it stand up sideways, kind of. There we go. Cure that one. And if you want to do it like the picture, they do have a little whole strawberry. I think I'll put a little bit of resin and place it on there. And I'm going to adhere mine to the plate. I don't always do that, but I think with these I will. Oh, these biscuits are just spot on. Okay, MGA, if you're listening, we need biscuits and gravy. That's one thing we have not had. That is a need. Because clearly you can make the cutest darn biscuits, so. We need more breakfast platters. We need eggs. Oh, I mean, we have eggs, but we need like a breakfast platter. Biscuits and gravy and eggs and, oh. Be so cute. Alright. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of resin just along the edge back here. I'm not putting it under it because my light will not reach it whenever I go to cure. So I'm just placing enough to where I know it's going to make contact with the plate. Placing them, oops, in the way that I want them on here. I wasn't paying attention to how that was positioned, so I'm going to put a little bit more back here. Position them so they look cute. I'm going to take my little strawberry. How does it lay? Yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit of resin underneath it. Place it on the plate just like a garnish. That looks cute. And then cure all of this. Alright, once I get this fully cured, I'll be back to show you the finished product. Alright guys, here we have it, our final product, our strawberry shortcake. Of course it's PQ test. It's not going to fall off now. So, very, very, very cute. I love this one. Of course, you have a little fork if you want to place your fork. I don't use my fork. I don't need it. But that's what I've got today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Oops, sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed. I have tons to make, so I'm trying to catch up and get everything created and made. I've just fallen a bit behind, so I've got all the SpongeBob to make. I've got the new nature, Minecraft. Of course, I've got all 4 of the Valentines. I've just got a bunch that I need to get busy on doing. I'm just being a slacker lately, but alright guys, if you will subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just hit that subscribe button, give us a like and comment. I always try to reply to every comment I get. So I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.